Is it color?
It is color.
Is it stereo?
No, it's not stereo.
Does it have odor transmission?
What kind?
Odor transmission.
Odor transmission?
'Cause I
No.
have quite a bit of gas. Hello? Hello? That's all right. Savita wanting to know if I wanted soup. Well, the snack bar generally has good soup. We could give it a shot. I may not eat much of it.
What are you doing in bed, Bob? You have work to do. Don't you have to get someone to the airport?
I have a whole, I brought a whole yellow sheet, a whole yellow tablet here. I've been writing down things. I wanted to, things that I want to make sure people are aware of in my life. Different things around the house.
Okay.
And the things I want to put in the will, which I never had one, but I probably should. Even though Barbara gets basically everything, I want to, there's a few little other items.
Where are you going, Bob?
It's called Keystone House.
Uh-huh.
Keystone House is like Stenton and Evergreen.
Mm-hmm.
I drove for them actually about 20 years ago once, when they first went in business. And there was another little nursing home down there that I drove people to the doctors. And apparently it's one of the few facilities in the area that is dedicated to hospice care.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently they're highly regarded. And they should make me as comfortable as possible.
How are you feeling now?
Well, my hands are like ice, my fingers are
How do you
cold.
feel?
And my tongue is very sore. It's got ulcers on it.
Mm.
And they treat it with something twice a day, but it's still a nuisance. Although ice water makes it feel good. The poor nurses don't mind. I mean, they get you in and out.
Mm.
3 people usually to get me in and out of bed.
Mm.
They're wonderful.
Can I ask you a serious question?
A which question?
A serious question?
Sure.
You said you're ready for Freddy.
Yeah. Well, I feel comfortable with 74 years of healthy life. And I feel comfortable with my basic religion, my Christian religion, which I was seriously into when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel comfortable with that. What I'm not comfortable with is leaving Barbara with a house she can't manage.
Mm-hmm.
On her own. And we've had discussions about it, but it's not easy to resolve. That's what I'm not happy about.
Right.
Being ready for Freddy means every day since I've gotten sick, it's just been a day when they've been making me do things uncomfortable because it's going to make me feel better in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm at a point now where there's nothing they can do, even no matter how uncomfortable it makes me feel. The surgeon, the 2 doctors agree that it's not going to
Mm-hmm.
ever make me feel better, that the tumors are taking over. They're winning.
Mm.
And some people fight it out to the last second, but I'm not like that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. I'm looking at a realistic scenario,
Right.
and that's just 74 years is fine. I'll take it. How many years how many people 74 years of perfect health.
Well, there were some times there you kind of ignored. You had the mini stroke, right? When you were up on the roof?
It was like a weekend procedure.
Oh, really?
They sent me home and I was fine.
Mm-hmm.
I had bacterial pneumonia once.
Mm-hmm.
I was perfect in 2 weeks. Then I had not a bacterial, but a viral pneumonia, and they couldn't treat that.
Mm-hmm.
Now there I was knocked out for a couple months. Some people get 20 years more, but what's that in the overall scheme of the universe? You know, another 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's insignificant. I mean, now that I've got the kitchen done, my classical, my operas are all cataloged, and most of my other records are in order. And now that I can sit down and I have a fair library I wanted to work on. Now that everything is in place for my retirement, I have no retirement. It's the kind of irony of life.
Did you think you were really going to retire?
Well, as a matter of fact, my gardening customer and Ambler said that she's been aware that her asthma is getting worse.
Mm-hmm.
So she's not sure how long she can stay in her house. And Sabita, I mean, Augusta is moving into White Marsh
Okay.
next fall. So she's going to sell her house. So I'll be 2 less gardening customers. So the only thing left would be driving customers. And at that point, I think Barbara would be pushing me not to take early and late trips somehow.
Right.
So that was kind of the plan. I'd work until the need was a little less among my community, and then I'd be able to retire.
Is there anything you'd want to say to anyone?
Bye-bye. See you later.